Good morning, or maybe it's afternoon where you're at, I don't know. But one of the things we do at FPM Properties before we start anything or go into any other property, go in and out, whatever it is, we sanitize. So we do our hands sanitization, we wipe down, we spray, we got sprays now. So we try to make it as COVID-19 free as possible in our properties and in our office. But today we're going to start to talk about, I'm going to give you some information, this is just for informational purposes. It's not going to be based on anything specific, but I thought it might be of general interest. So we're talking about rental activity statistics, and it's important for us investors or owners that have rental property as to what's going on in the industry and even in your locale. Okay, so on a national basis right now, we're going to talk about three different categories: occupancy, new rent increases, and lease renewal increases. And those number 2 and 3 here are definitely distinct differences. But let's go back up to occupancy. Right now we have the highest occupancy that we've had in years. We're running 97.5% nationally for over 3 months on when you look at different various platforms that report this. Here locally in the Jacksonville area, we're running almost 4 years in FPM properties as to our residents staying longer. Now part of that, it was at 2.8, but it went up a little bit because everybody stayed in place this past year because of COVID-19. We are now starting to experience some changeovers. But it's important for you as an investor or an owner, because that you can get a constant and some stability on your investment. Okay, I'm not an investment advisor, any of those things, so any of this stuff is just for informational purposes, as I stated. Number 2, new rent increases. So when we put a property up on the market, brand new lease, meaning, so the property is vacant, we're going out there advertising on all our various platforms. One of the things that FPM Properties we do is we advertise a lot. We do a lot of digital advertising all over different sites, and that's why we went really quickly, our homes. But the new rent increase right now, it's running on a national basis somewhere about 6%, maybe 5 to 6%. So when a property is brand new to the market and you're moving in, you can actually increase the rent by the 5 to 6%. So in our locale, we're running almost, depending on where it's at, whether it's the beach or the north side or the west side, those rent increases for new leases are running anywhere from 7 to 12%. So that's a big deal. So down here in Jacksonville, Florida, or the First Coast area, that's covering Duval, Clay, and St. Johns County, where the World Golf Village is. The other thing that we talk about briefly today in our rental activity statistics that we keep up with is lease renewal increases. So like I was saying earlier, our residents are staying with us about 3.8, almost 4 years now. It was at 2.8. So that's important because as an investor, that means you have somebody in your property for 3 years to 4 years, and you can, because most of your cosmetic expenses or whatever are going to be done after move-outs. You don't want a lot of move-outs necessarily. But the lease renewal increases have been averaging anywhere from 1 to 2%, some 4%, depending on what locale you're in. But it has not decreased in over 12 years. It's been an increase in the rental market for over 12 years. I've been in the industry over 29. I hold a Master Property Manager's designation with NARPM, the National Association of Residential Property Managers, and we are on top of our inventory. We're always looking at the best thing we can do, whether it's remodeling or when a tenant turns over or a house turns vacant and we get it rented. We're looking at different ways that we can maximize the rent. So if you're looking for a property manager, come to FPM Properties. Go to our website at www.fpmproperties.com or give us a call at 904-497-4200. I hope that's some good information for you. So here in the First Coast area of Florida, it's a good market for rentals. Thank you.